Welcome to the YouTube channel ComvyZone, where we bring cozy home decor and cottagecore dreams to life. If you've ever wished for a garden that feels like a fairy tale, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking on a DIY cottagecore garden makeover, a space filled with charm, nature, and a sprinkle of magic. From whimsical pathways to enchanting floral arrangements, we'll transform an ordinary garden into a dreamy escape. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's start this magical journey together. Before diving into the makeover, it's essential to gather inspiration. Cottagecore gardens embrace wildflowers, vintage decor, and a natural, unstructured aesthetic. Think of English countryside gardens, enchanted forest vibes, or even a secret garden hidden away from the world. Look for Pinterest boards, vintage gardening books, or even nature itself to inspire your design. The key is to create a garden that feels organic and timeless, as if it has existed for centuries. The heart of a cottagecore garden lies in its plant selection. Opt for delicate flowers like lavender, daisies, foxgloves, and climbing roses for a romantic touch. Herbs like thyme, rosemary, and chamomile add both fragrance and practicality. Mix wildflowers and soft greenery to achieve a naturally overgrown but charming appearance. The goal is to create a garden that looks effortlessly lush and magical, inviting butterflies and birds to visit. A winding pathway instantly enhances the charm of a cottagecore garden. Use stepping stones, weathered bricks, or rustic wooden planks to create a natural walkway. Let moss and small flowers peek through the edges for an enchanted, lived-in look. Curved paths, rather than straight ones, add a sense of mystery, making every step feel like an adventure through a hidden wonderland. No cottagecore garden is complete without rustic wooden fences or arched trellises. A white picket fence, woven willow panels, or even a simple wooden gate can give your space a quaint and cozy feel. Adding climbing vines like ivy, wisteria, or honeysuckle will enhance the storybook atmosphere. These elements frame your garden beautifully and add a sense of cozy seclusion. To achieve that dreamy cottagecore aesthetic, incorporate vintage and repurposed decor. Use an old wooden wheelbarrow as a flower planter, place antique teacups as bird feeders, or add a wrought iron bench for a peaceful sitting area. Flea markets and thrift shops are gold mines for rustic treasures that add unique character to your garden. A cozy garden needs a charming spot to unwind and daydream. Set up a wooden bench under a tree, add a wrought iron cafe table, or hang a hammock between two sturdy branches. Soft cushions, floral throws, and lanterns can enhance the inviting ambience. This becomes the perfect place to enjoy tea, read a book, or simply soak in the magic of your newly transformed garden. Lighting is what brings the enchantment to life, especially at dusk. String up warm fairy lights along fences, wrap twinkling lights around trees, or place solar-powered lanterns along the path. Mason jar candles or vintage oil lamps can add a warm glow, making your garden feel like a secret hideaway straight out of a fairy tale. The gentle sound of water adds to the peacefulness of a cottagecore garden. A small DIY fountain, a bird bath, or even a repurposed barrel turned into a mini pond can create a serene environment. These water features not only attract birds and butterflies but also add a calming energy to your outdoor space. Let your garden bloom freely by dedicating a section to wildflowers. A wildflower patch filled with poppies, daisies, and cornflowers encourages bees and butterflies to visit. The natural, slightly untamed beauty of a wildflower meadow adds a fairy tale-like touch to your garden while also supporting local wildlife. A herb garden isn't just practical, it's a staple of the cottagecore aesthetic. Use terracotta pots, wooden crates, or an old ladder as a vertical herb stand. Lavender, mint, basil, and chamomile add beauty while also providing fresh ingredients for tea, baking, and home remedies. A fragrant herb garden makes your outdoor space even more inviting. Every magical garden needs a hidden corner to discover. Create a cozy reading nook under an arbor draped with roses, or tuck a small bench behind a leafy hedge. These secret hideaways add a sense of mystery and wonder, making your garden feel like a world of its own. Give your garden a personalized charm with hand-painted wooden signs. Label your herb garden, add a secret garden sign near an archway, or paint a whimsical quote on a rustic plank. Handmade decorations, from painted stones to repurposed window frames, add character and a touch of storytelling. To keep the cozy magic alive all year, embrace seasonal decor. In spring, plant tulips and daffodils. In autumn, add pumpkins and dried flowers. Cozy winter touches like lanterns, evergreen garlands, and rustic bird feeders keep your garden enchanting through every season. Congratulations! Your DIY cottagecore garden makeover is complete, and you now have your own little enchanted retreat. This is a space to relax, dream, and connect with nature. If you love this transformation, don't forget to subscribe to ComvyZone, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment sharing your favorite part of the makeover. See you in the next cozy adventure.